Hey guys, it's me under the review here. Thank you guys so much for 1K subscriber. Uh, to be honest, I wouldn't believe that one day I'll reach 1K. So for this special, I don't have any special video or anything planned out, but I bought a turntable. So basically, it turns. So I got this mirror kind. So there's my head, so I can show more detail on the figure, especially the accessory parts for you guys to see. So it's great, and yeah. Um, Also, there's a figure came by today. Is the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider build best selection version. I pre-ordered him and sold my original build to get this. This the third time that Bandai re-release Kamen Rider build. First is from the original and second from the 2019 20th anniversary Kamen Rider build. And this one is the best selection version and it came from 2020s, so it's pretty cool. I really like the box. It is really small and looks special. I don't know why, but it just looks great. And a lot of people in my country tell me that this figure is really bad because of the paint error, but to be honest, I really like this figure. I don't have any problem with it, so let's just get to the point and get this figure out of the box, shall we? For the detail, this figure looks really great. At first, I thought he has a weird paint apps, or maybe has a lighter coat of paint, but when I rewatch and review all the image that I took with the older figures, I think he looks way better than the original. He has really darker bottles, and he looks really great overall. The joints is a little bit different. The plastic is different, and the paint is great. But I really like him overall. So yeah, the head is great. Everything is great. So that's cool. As you can see, the clear paint on the bottles are way better. The red paint is darker. The blue bottle is also darker, but the belts is still missing some paint, so it's not really perfect. I also have an older picture of my original build. As you can see right here, he has a really lighter bottle, so yeah, that's one thing that is different. One more thing is different is the tip on the tank eye. It also have additional silver paint. The original one didn't have that. One minor gripe that I have is the belt does not plug right in correctly, and it's always had a weird space between his torso and his lower legs, so it's kind of weird, but it does not hinder any articulation and it doesn't bother me much. To be honest, I really like the paint on this figure. I would give it an 8 out of 10 if not for the missing paint on the belt and a lid on the shoulder. So let's go straight for the accessory, shall we? Here we go. For the accessory, this is all he have. He comes with 7 interchangeable hands. They looks really great, and I really like the paint on that. First, he comes with 2 open hands, and then he comes with 2 punching hands, and then he comes with 2 styling pose hand. The 2 styling pose hand is for the right hand rules and left hand rules in physics, because this figure is kind of like a physics genius. His character is a genius in physics. He also have a right-handed. Oh wait, no, that's the left hand. He also come with another hand is for using the handle on the belt to initiate the finisher rider kick. This figure also comes with another feature that his belt can spin, and also you can remove his bottle. But I don't recommend taking them off because they will get loose over time, so if you don't want to risk losing your bottle, might as well just put it there. Don't take it out. To change the hand, you should be really careful, even though the hands are really soft. But you just need to hold it, pop it out, and then carefully pop it back in. So that's how you interchange the hand. And this figure has really soft hands too, so it could get loose over time if you keep interchanging them. So please be careful with it. With all that being done, let's talk about the articulation, shall we? First thing first, this figure can look up that far, move down, not much. You can tilt, not much. Yeah, even though he has a ball joint, if you can make this a little bit taller, he can move really freely, but it's all because of the collar. His shoulder can move out on the way, like so. So the shoulder can move up that high, and same with the other side. This armor piece will hinder the articulation. His hand can move forward, backwards really well, really tightly. This side is not as tight, but it's still really tight. He can swivel over here. He can move. He has a double bend at the elbow, even though they look 90 degrees. It's not much. His hand can move forward, backwards, and tilt if you can swivel the joints over here. He has a ball joint at the upper torso and lower torso, so it can move up that far. His chest piece can move up like this and then hinge. It looks really weird, so you should do this, but it still hindered the articulation. This one, he has a deeper punch, but it's not much. He can swivel and tilt really nice, as you can see. But I don't want to do that too much because it might risk scraping the paint, so I'm really scared about that. His leg can be pulled down and move forward that high, and move back that much. He can do the split really well. It's not really far, but it's enough. He can swivel here. He has a double bend at the knee, but it's not as deep at the other stuff, but it's good. He has a swivel here at the ankle and a tilt, not much, and even not. He can move forward a little bit, but backward not much. So I am considering cutting this part so he can move up and down a little bit more, and even the inner part so it can tilt. But I'm not sure about it right now, so maybe, or I'll just leave it because I'm lazy. So yeah, the articulation on this one is great. I would say I'll give it a 7 because you can't really do most dynamic pose on him, but he looks really cool. Even on his standing pose, he doesn't need much posing, and I really like that. I don't know, I just really love the design. And yeah, the painting, get a 10. The detail, get an 8. Yeah, I really like this figure. So let's go to the size comparison, shall we? For the size comparison, first let's measure this figure. This figure is about 14 and a half centimeters. Wow, that's short. I thought it's gonna be about 16, but he is almost 15, which is shorter than usual. And I also have some of the figures here. First, we have the Figuarts Standards Kamen Rider 5, which is usually taller than usual S.H.Figuarts. So yeah, he looks okay with it. It's not too bad. We have the Shinkocho Seiho S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider O's, and you can see they scale really nice. and Bill even look a little bit taller. It is because of the O's pose. So yeah, put him to the side. Here we have another Kamen Rider Bill franchise is the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Rogue, and of course they scale really well. And I modded Rogue so he can look a little bit taller with the neck. So he is, of course, will be taller than Bill, and it's just a tad bit smaller, taller. So he's cool. Here we also have the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Z02. As you can see, Z02 looks really short because of the neck, but they are about the same height, and it is because of the pose. Yep, Z02 is a tad bit shorter. I think it could be the same size. I'm not sure. Here we have the Figma Link custom. Oh wait, no, Figma Deku custom. There's the bootleg that I custom. You can see it's really nice. And here we have the Mayfex Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. He is really tall. Here we have the Hasbro Lightning Collection Green Ranger. And of course, Green Ranger is taller because he has a 6-inch size. And we also have the Big Time Spider-Man, Marvel Legend, of course. And we also have the Marvel Select Amazing Spider-Man 1. And of course, Marvel Select is way taller than S.H.Figuarts, but I don't collect them. And lastly, we have the S.H.Figuarts Ultraman X. I can review this guy if you guys want to, but I already damaged this figure on the thigh. I really hate that. So yeah. Overall, I really like this figure. This figure is great for someone who didn't buy Kamen Rider build and you guys want to start with Kamen Rider. I really recommend you guys buying this. This figure still have some errors and you guys should be careful when you buy them. And if you want an extra base that comes with Kamen Rider builds, you guys might consider buying the 20th anniversary version. But both the anniversary version and the best select version is way better than the original version. So yeah, you guys should go check and hunt them down. So good luck and I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys like this kind of editing video. I don't know if the bootlegs will be the same, will have the same treatment for this kind of videos, but so yeah, I'll see you guys later. You guys can talk about it at the comment. See ya.